looks like quite a few of you have as well. So put your hand up if you have.
Yeah, so that, you see, that's one of the very interesting things.
But what we did find, which, and I'm sure we'll find when everybody has a go.
Everybody else at Outwood, but this is what we did on placement 1. At Outwood, they sit a past GCSE paper every half.
Create them by myself, so that's the first one, year 7, and where's the next one?
You scroll down the wall floor, I think.
And that's the year 8.
I marked the rest of it as it was. She made some simple, correct comparisons, simple interpretation. There is a mark scheme which you're given for EdXL statistics.
The behaviour policy for Winter Hill, I just reviewed it and put my own bullet points. So they were quite keen on recognising daily within lessons behaviour, and then I annotated my lesson plan in purple with what I was going to try. After the lesson, I then went through it all again in red and green, said what I liked.
Now and again, I would flash the results up, so maybe one pupil could see that they were winning, they were all the way out there, and other people might think, oh, I'm quite far behind, so I'm going to work a bit harder. So it's really engaging. They're all saying, what are you on, where are you?
Write a list of bullet points to say how you're going to sort of improve behaviour. I think, like a lot of people, a lot of my observations came back sort of low-level disruption, kids making too much noise, talking while they're talking.
Again, we found loads of different ways of marking. So we've got like 100 different ones here. So this is, as I'm sure loads of you have seen, the Outward way of
yeah, basically what we tried to focus on with ours was we gave them, essentially, this was after I'd marked their books. I'd gone through, marked everything, given them feedback.
So my marking's in the red. They're supposed to respond with green, but they responded in their black pen here. And then
this is what this is for. So my year 10 group was a lower ability group. So we were hoping for some nice greens, and as you can see, there's not some nice greens. So what I looked at is that.
So inside the black box was just talking about the importance of feedback and assessment, and particularly that if you're using assessment, you're using it in the right way.
Mistakes, maybe made one or two tiny mistakes, but generally their improvement was it was a general.
I think that professional studies task as a whole, what I got out of it was that you need to vary your types of assessment. It's fantastic if you can do a test every week, but the kids are
one of these, I looked, I don't think this is mine, but they're all the same anyway, don't they? Looking through it and picking out topics that...
If it was just a silly mistake or a quick fix, then they could prove that they'd done it by going to the exam question and doing the exam question again. But there was some that they got stuck on, like...
I got some really interesting answers back, and it gave me the focus for my assignment too, which was trying to get more group activities and technology, use of technology into the classroom.
And hang on, let me just load up rooms.
Come on, people, otherwise we're into lunchtime. I'm hungry.
There's a perfect worked example, so they read through it, and then they're supposed to understand it, and then it gives them no excuse to not get their exam marks,
some marks, so that they could see what topics they needed to improve and what went well, and write themselves an own target.
And then we looked at developing that into lessons as much as we possibly could, and tried to move on to peer pinning. So it's really the same process there.
Like create questions, which was quite difficult for maths to think subject, so it was quite challenging to fit it in within the lesson.
So this is mine, obviously really quick. Thin marking, same as usual, all the Outward stuff. So the like red, amber, green in the questions, blah blah blah. At the top,
as well, when I give them a test back, it's very much this feed forward. I'd say 5 minutes silent work, go through and check for mistakes. So not
thinking. The assessment to try and get the children to go and find a mistake in the classroom. That worked really well because they had to actually understand what was going on with another person's work, but it was a bit of competition.